Good morning, Bobcats. I'm Andrea.
And I'm Ethan. Today is Thursday, February 27th, 2020, and you're watching WB in the AM.
We have a great show planned for you today, Bobcats.
For today's show, we have Anissa giving us some insight on what is going on with the environment around the world, and Amira will be giving us a scoop on our very own school sports teams and national level sports teams as well.
Lastly, we have a package on the girls' flag football team and a current event about the many things that are happening around the world today.
With that said,
let's get on with the show. Ethan, what's up with all this weather?
I don't know. It's just like super hot.
Yeah, seriously, I'm hoping it'll get colder soon though.
Same. Let's storm over to Nisa to see if this heat ever goes away.
Good morning, Bobcats. It's Anissa here to let you know why Florida is being all bipolar this week. As of right now, it's partly cloudy with a high of 69 degrees and a low of 49 degrees. Tomorrow's weather will also be a high of 62 degrees and a low of 45 degrees. It's crazy how our weather went from being hot and moist to cold and breezy. Throughout this upcoming weekend, the temperatures will continue to drop down to the 40s and rise up back starting Tuesday afternoon. The real reason why this weather is so bipolar is because of the recent climate changes. The world's major wind-driven ocean currents are moving towards the poles at a mile every 2 years. This is affecting the coastal fishing waters, important nutrients, and raising the risk of sea level rise. Extreme storms like heat waves are around areas of Florida. The poleward shift is bad news for the East Coast because it makes the sea levels rise even worse. This recent change has started affecting states like South Carolina and more specifically the states of Charles Harbor. Charles Harbor is already risen a foot in the last 100 years. With this being said, Charleston is indeed sinking because of the underground water that's been carrying out the soil to the sea. Well, Bobcats, that's all I have for you today. I'm Anissa, and now back to the desk.
Thanks, Anissa, for the weather update. Nearly 1 in 3 high school seniors are vaping in the past year, with advertising and the new addition of flavors that is geared towards teens. Vaping is not safe. Exposure to nicotine is worrisome in teens and young adults because it is highly addictive. Due to the fact that the brain is undergoing massive changes during teen years, nicotine use may rewire the brain, making it easier to get hooked onto other substances and contribute to problems with concentration, learning, and impulse control. Attention sophomores, remember that the Herff Jones will be on campus today, February 27th, and tomorrow, February 28th, during both A and B lunches, taking class ring orders. A $60 deposit is required as a placeholder. Make sure you tell your parents about buying a class ring to show your Bobcat pride.
If any senior student athletes are interested in getting more money taken off of their upcoming college tuitions, the Charity for Champions is a scholarship that many students from West Broward have gotten. The deadline for entry is this Saturday, February 29th, so you still have time. For more information, check the West Broward School website. If you put peer counseling down as one of your courses on your course selection sheet for next year, please stop by Miss Carlton's room 149 after school or during 8th period to pick up a packet that will need to be filled out as soon as possible before you will be considered for the course. Without the proper paperwork filled out, you will not be considered for peer counseling next year. With that said, let's toss it over to a package about the girls' flag football team.
Beyond the walls of West Broward, there's a team that is not known by many. The girls' flag football team strives to become the best, not only in their district, but also their region.
I played in high school, and it was a really great experience. Second family, so I just wanted to give that to the students here at West Broward this year.
We are a family, we stick together, we are girls that come from different places, but on the field we're all bonding together, and it's really special.
Not only do these girls train hard to achieve their goals on their own, but they also help each other get better, while also creating a bond with the team by scheduling more practices on their own and other team bonding activities as well.
I've loved it so far. This team is like a second family to me, and I really just hope to give the new girls that experience.
Like, it's a really great sport. You learn a lot, you meet a lot of people, and you have a lot of fun.
With the influence from their coaches, this team will reach new heights this season. From WBTV, this has been Andrea Guzman. Ethan, did you hear about how any of our teams did yesterday?
Nope, I really wasn't paying attention.
Darn, I was hoping that you would give me the scores.
Nah, but I know someone who can. Let's pass it over to Amira to find out more.
Thank you, Ethan. Good morning, Bobcats. I'm Amira, giving you all the juicy sports news you need to know in a minute. First off, I would like to congratulate our girls lacrosse team for showing Palmetto who's boss yesterday. Good job, girls. 8-7, that must have been a really intense game. But what sport isn't intense at West Broward? I know baseball isn't one. Watch our varsity baseball players play against Key West tomorrow at 7:45. Last, but definitely not least, congratulations to our softball girls for knocking out MacArthur last night, 15-0. Maria Navarro allowed 0 hits and 0 runs over 2 innings, striking out 5 and walking 0. Great job, Maria. And remember, Bobcats, to be the best you can be, eliminate smoking and think proactively. Well, that concludes all the juicy sports news you need to know in a minute. I'm Amira, and I'll take it back to the desk.
Thanks, Amira, for the update. Our PTSA is opening their applications for the PTSA Scholarship/Bobcat Awards. The deadline to turn these applications in is March 6th. You must be a PTSA member to qualify for this scholarship. For more information, check the school website. If you're interested in joining the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery, the last day to sign up is March 16th at room 142 at 7:40 a.m. To sign up, go to About Me on Naviance, then My Surveys, and click the ASVAB test, which is under Surveys Not Started. For any questions, see Ms. Longy or Ms. Hartzell in room 250.
There's a scholarship opportunity for the senior class of 2020. The AKA scholarship will be awarded to graduating seniors from high schools in Broward County with a 2.0 GPA or higher. Please note, only a completed application will be accepted. The application must be postmarked by Friday, March 20th. For more information, check the school website. There are many things happening in the world today. Let's take it over to a package for more.
Let's start off in Washington. The White House is requesting $1.3 in emergency funding, which is part of a $2.5 billion plan to fight the coronavirus. The plan will help with speeding up the process for vaccine development. It will support preparedness and response activities, and for the procurement of equipment and supplies. Some people, like House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, feel like this plan has been long overdue. On to Antarctica. A 9-day heat wave that scorched the northern tip melted 20% of the island's snow. Weather like this has never occurred into the 21st century, and this is a clear sign of the climate crisis that we are now facing. Lastly, Egypt's former president, Hosni, died at the age of 91 from natural causes. He ruled the country from 1981 into 2011 revolution. People say he ruled with an iron fist, and he was overthrown during the Arab Spring uprisings. He was sentenced to life in prison, but was released 6 years later, where he later died. On to a lighter note, Tyson Fury won against Deontay Wilder by TKO on February 22nd in Las Vegas. But Deontay Wilder said that he would take the opportunity and do a trilogy. This has been James King from WBTV reporting.
Well, that about wraps it up for today, Bobcats.
Make sure you follow WBTV on our Instagram at WBTV Club and our Twitter at WBTV_club and our school's Twitter at West Broward High for updates. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Andrea. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day.